Proposition 6, remove involuntary servitude as punishment for crimes. This is the controversial one. So it removes the current provision that allows jails and prisons to impose involuntary servitude or forcing prisoners to work. It requires a voluntary work program for prisoners. It repeals the current language prohibiting involuntary servitude to punish a crime. In the new language, it prohibits slavery and involuntary servitude completely. If you read this bill, slavery is mentioned throughout the bill. It provides earned credits for volunteering to work in assignments. 34 states have these earned credits for education and voluntary working. And in 2022, the conservative Republicans in Alabama, the liberals in Oregon, the conservatives in Tennessee, and the conservative Tennessee governor, and the liberals in Vermont, they all repealed the same language. In 2020, Nebraska and Utah, both conservative, removed this language. And what it is a yes vote. Says slavery in California should be removed. It prioritizes rehabilitation and supports prohibiting slavery and involuntary servitude as punishment for a crime, and instead awards credits for voluntary work. Now, a no vote, keep the Constitution as is. Prisoners should work, and they shouldn't have a choice. Don't be soft on crime, and prisoners could demand higher pay, and poor wording, prisoners could dictate what they do. Now, on the no vote, a lot of conservative organizations are saying no on this that I respect. I think that they are wrong. But it's one of those propositions where you could vote yes, I think that's okay, and you could vote no, and I think that's okay. And you could leave it blank, and I think that's okay because all of your other votes will count. I personally recommend voting yes on it. And let me kind of explain why. Slavery is a key issue for mobilizing get out the vote and organizing angry people against racism and recruiting for radical groups. That's what's happening in California. It's happened in every state. They say there's slavery in the Constitution. And these Republicans, these conservatives, they're saying they want to keep slavery in California. And they get people signing petitions and signing up to volunteer to go door to door for the Democrats. And they register people with this. It is a hot issue that undermines truth, but it also undermines every Republican running, any conservative, because it recruits people and mobilizes them to volunteer, to donate, and to vote. We don't need this. In Tennessee, the radical groups grew dramatically in Nashville, Memphis, Knoxville, and some other places that had never had it. And they just build up a whole new group of voters and activists. Nothing in the proposition is about the biblical concept of restitution for victims. That's what we want. This is kind of a nonsense thing. So the electionforum.org cautiously recommends a yes based on no evidence of harm from other states and have done it and to avoid appearance of racism. The polls, yes 46, no 50%. So in a total, these are our recommendations. I hope these quick summary will be helpful to be able to give you guidance on how to vote for, not against your values, and to be able to intelligently make a decision on these propositions. Thanks so much, and be sure to contact us if you have any questions. I encourage you to go ahead, sign up for our newsletter for any updates and new trends that keep you informed, and to be able to find out about books and our podcasts that we have. All right. Thanks so much.
For more information about this election, contact us on our website at craighuey.com. To help defray the cost of the voter guide, you can use the QR code that's on your screen. And to get election updates, our newsletter, or to listen to the podcasts, check out CraigHuey.com.
Hi, I'm Craig Huey, the Huey Alert, and I really appreciate you as a podcast listener. And I appreciate also our sponsors that make the podcasts possible. I'm not an investment advisor or investment newsletter writer. I'm a geopolitical commentator, but one thing I do know is that oil and gas prices are going up and the government is putting more restrictions on them, and then there's a unique opportunity that investors could take advantage of. If you're interested, you might want to consider getting a free report that we put together called Biden's War on Energy. And although the purpose of this program is not to make an investment recommendation, we should note that an affiliate of the Huey Alert has separately been engaged in connection with the Investor Relations Services for Prairie Operating Company, a publicly traded oil and gas company and our sponsor. You can easily get this simply by going to the QR code that's on your screen, or you can go to megatrenalert.com, megatrenalert.com, and you'll get a free report, no obligation. Hope you enjoy it.